morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing great today amidst of the pandemic. So for today, we are going to tackle about expressionism, the definition, famous artworks, characteristics, and examples of expressionism. By the way, I am Metsmay Dancel Olaco, your first reporter, and now let me introduce to you the definition of expressionism.
Expressionism refers to art in which the image of reality is distorted in order to make it expressive of the artist's inner feelings or ideas. In this style or form of art, the artist seeks to express their emotional experience rather than impressions of the external world. Expressionism is a modernist movement initially in poetry and painting, originating in Northern Europe around the beginning of the 20th century. It has a goal to present the world solely from a subjective perspective, distorting it radically for emotional effect in order to evoke moods or ideas, and like what I have said earlier, expressionist or artist seeks to express the meaning of emotional experience rather than physical reality. This means that expressionism is an art of emotions, the emotions which artists can express their feelings and not on the impressions of the physical world.
And that's all for the definition of expressionism. Let's move on to some chosen expressionists or artists of expressionism that will be introduced by our second reporter, Miss Rachel Portabes.
Yes, Mitz. At this point, I will going to introduce you some expressionists or artists of expressionism with their artworks. So first we have Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch was a Norwegian painter. His best-known work, The Scream, has become one of the iconic images of world art. His childhood was overshadowed by illness, bereavement, and the dread of inheriting a mental condition that ran in the family. Again, his best-known work, The Scream. Next we have Gabriel Munter. Gabriel Munter was a German expressionist painter who was at the forefront of the Munich avant-garde in the early 20th century. She studied and lived with the painter Wassily Kandinsky and was a founding member of the expressionist group, the Blaue Reiter. One of her artwork in expressionism is the Blue Mountain. Lastly, we have the famous Pablo Picasso with his artwork, The Old Guitarist. The Old Guitarist is an oil painting which he created in late 1903 and early 1904. It depicts an elderly musician, a blind, haggard man with threadbare clothing who is weakly hunched over his guitar while playing in the streets of Barcelona, Spain. Those are some of the artists of expressionism. Let's proceed to the next presenter.
Thank you, Rachel. I am Judy and ROSELIM, and I will tackle about the characteristics of expressionism. The characteristics of expressionism. Expressionist art tried to convey emotion and meaning rather than reality. Each artist had their own unique way of expressing their emotion in their art. In order to express emotion, the subjects are often distorted or exaggerated. At the same time, colors are often vivid and shocking.
Hello, good morning everyone. This is the example of expressionism. First is The Scream, second Der Blaue Ritter, third Hans Zay and Erika Zay Contract, fourth Large Blue Horses, fifth House at Night, sixth Street Berlin, seventh Sitting Woman with Legs Drawn Up, and Portrait of a Man, and lastly Mad Woman. So these are the art under the expressionism.
Thank you for watching. That would be all for expressionism. Once again, good morning.